Hello, this is Carl Brooks with iAmThereforeIPad.com, and today we're doing a little invasion on iOS 6. Evasion is the new jailbreak for the iPhone 5, the iPod Touch 5, the iPad 4, the iPad mini, and all of the devices that came before those at versions iOS 6.0, 6.01, 6.02, 6.1. So Evasion was released today, February 4th, and is available. Information is available at evasi0n.com. That's evasi0n.com. So it's available for Linux, Mac OS X, and Windows. And so you want to make sure you have your system backed up prior to jailbreaking. Disable any lock codes. Avoid any iOS or iTunes related tasks until this is complete. And so let's take a look here. I have a iPod Touch 5th generation, and we're going to jailbreak it using Evasion. So the first thing you want to do is go to the website, click on, in my case it's the Mac, that'll download the information. Click here to download, and the download will begin. Once it is open, you double click on it and it'll launch up these three files. This is the main app, and here's a readme that's just going to go through those same tips. Just want to make sure you do the right things to ensure that you don't lose any data. So let's take a look at iTunes. So we see here we're currently at the latest version. So if you're not at the latest version 6.1, you can do so either from iTunes or from your device in the Settings app. I recommend that you back up both to your computer. So you see here, my computer was backed up at 8:14 today, and I also backed up to iCloud at 10:04 p.m. Okay, so once that's done, you just simply launch the app. Now I just want to verify here. How you can verify on the actual device is by going to Settings and General. Software Update is going to show you that you're up to date. So that's where we want to be. Okay, so we're going to launch the Evasion, and it's automatically going to see your device type and OS level and let you know that it is indeed supported. So you simply click Jailbreak to begin. Now there's going to be information, things happening on the screen here as well as on the device. Okay. So you see there, it says wait for a device to reboot. Do not touch your device. So this is the first jailbreak that's available for a untethered jailbreak, which means that you don't have to connect it to the computer to reboot it. That's the best type. So wait for a device to be ready. Do not touch the device. So we're just going to let that go to sleep on its own. Now because the device just booted up, is going to bring up the iPhoto, so we'll just close that. Okay, and continue is injecting the second stage. So again, at this point in time, nothing's happening on the device. It's uploading Cydia. Cydia is the app that you would use to get tweaks and applications, jailbroken applications. That means apps or tweaks that Apple wouldn't normally allow you to do. There are free apps and pay apps, just like the normal app store. So now it's telling us to continue. To continue, please unlock the device and look for the jailbreak app. There it is there. It says to make sure you read your prompt. Just click on it once, just tap it once, and the screen will come back. So we're just going to tap that once, and the screen flickered. Now let's continue here. It's remounting the payload. And so once it's done, that jailbreak icon is going to disappear and be replaced with the Cydia icon. It's going to reboot before that happens. There you go. So it shows here that the jailbreak is complete. The device may restart a few times as it completes the process. So currently it's in the process of rebooting. So we'll just simply exit evasi0n version 1.0. and just wait for the device to start back up. We have our, see, as you saw real quickly, that was loading the Cydia app. Now it's rebooting. You see that E for evasi0n. It's doing some cleanup, and we should be in business. So the timing seems to be pretty accurate. They said about 5 minutes. We did a few, spent a little time just talking about the prep of it, and there you are. Slide to unlock. And there we have the Cydia app. So the very first time you launch Cydia, it's going to prepare the file system. Let that happen, and it's going to require another reboot. So if we can get that a little clear. Just doesn't want to get clear. Right? Interesting. Okay. Boot. And we should be back. Now, the second time we go into Cydia, it should ask us what type of user we are. And we're just a normal user, so we'll click user and done. And there we are in Cydia. Now let's just try installing something that we normally wouldn't be able to do. One of my favorites is called multi icon mover. we just click install and continue. And we got an error there. It's got a lot of people doing a jailbreak currently, so it may not be able to have that happen, and it definitely didn't, because you see we still have the option to install. So let's try it one more time. Continue. See if we can get this to go without an error. And it normally would take just a few seconds to a minute. So this second run is taking much longer, so their servers are just overwhelmed. But once we give it a few days, the server's going to be fine. Once everybody starts to wean off of it, I'll then do a video of my best Cydia apps for iOS 6.1. So we'll just cancel that. But that's all you would do to install the apps. And there's tons of different things. The best way is, if you know about it, an app, is just to search for it. One of the other ones I like is called SB settings. So again, I'll do a list later, but that's one of my favorites as well. So this is Carl Brooks with othere.com with a real quick jailbreak of the iOS 6 device on a iPod 5th generation, and I also did the same thing on my iPhone 5. So I'll show you. I have Cydia on here. If I go to manage packages, I think I was able to install something. Yeah, so I was able to install multi-icon mover before the servers got overwhelmed. So just quickly, how that works is I put it in wiggle mode. I can then check individual apps. See there? It's putting a check mark on it, and then I can hit the home button and that'll move my icons all at once. Hit the home button again, that stops the wiggle, and that's a feature that's just not available without being jailbroken. Again, this is Carl Brooks with iPad.com, and until next time, I'll see you on the web.